This a SV Twiz exclusive.
Yo, it's SB Twist, the blogger. Y'all know how I carry it, man. Shout out to everybody that been rocking with the content. I appreciate y'all. If you're new to the channel, bro, make sure you hit the sub button. If you're a returning viewer, hit that sub button, man. Stop drinking wreck. But we gonna get straight into it. You know, can you hear me echoing? My joint sound is echoing.
Is that going?
Yeah, let me. Yo,
Bro.
I guess I'm good. All right, so I just want to start it off by saying this, man. You know, we ran that interview first and foremost. Me and Tate go back. This wasn't no joint where Tate just hit me and was like, I got some stuff to talk about. But just to clarify it before we get into this joint, people going to take the message how they wanted it to come out, but the intentions wasn't for it to come out the way that people was taking it. Me and Tate talked plenty of times, and he was real frustrated. He felt like stuff was getting outside of rap and things of that nature. He was hearing a bunch of stuff on the internet, and people are able to go to platforms because they are already entertainers and rappers and stuff like that, so they could jump on people platforms and whatever they say is going to hit a lot of people. So it was like, bro, I'm gonna just pull up on your joint. I just want to clear a few things up. So the intentions of that joint wasn't to take no shots at Eazy. I know Eazy his old man, so if you look at it and he felt like, it was
feel like you want
directed towards him, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It definitely wasn't that. But Tay just wanted to pull back up to clarify everything. So I just want to lay it out, to Tay real quick for Tay to open the and pretty much, give your take on how everything played out and let the people know exactly why we did the first joint.
Oh, all right. So, like I said, I ain't lie about shit. If you watch the whole interview me and my nigga Twiz did, right? Because he basically said, did you do it because you was mad or you was trying to defend mommy, or did you do it because you was trying to get some clout? Which one is it? Like, he said something like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, on the joint we did, I clarified that. Like I said, I called down the city, called my aunt and them. They said they don't care about it. He's still our cousin. And my aunt said, that's still my nephew. I said, all right, cool. I'm glad y'all feel like that. You mean I thought y'all would have been heated. Boom. Ended that phone call. Called my mom. She said the same thing. You mean? I don't care. Like, I'm saying, you know better than that. I said, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what I tell you, I said, even with that, I still felt some type of way because I know millions of people might have saw that shit and he didn't say nothing. So fuck is you talking about, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was weird, bro. That was weird. Anybody that know us know that is the reason that I came out and said something, dog. Because that's the only way I would come out and say something. If I've been wanted to say something, I would have fucking said something. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I said in that joint, it's certain shit that I never said nothing about because I ain't want cuz feeling no type of way on some, you know what I'm saying? Because I know he's sensitive and shit. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, the fuck? That was weird, bro. Like, my mom know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Me and my mom spoke after that. Like, yeah, she ain't know I was going to do that. So, like he said, he was right about that. She didn't know because I felt like she didn't need to know. I already had a conversation with you. You don't feel no type of way. But me as your son, yeah, I feel some type of way, dog. Like, nobody about to be talking about my mom like that and it just be out there and nobody clarify, like, oh, no, that ain't true and shit like that. But, you know what I'm saying? He ain't say nothing. So, yeah, nigga, I'm going to speak up for my folks, especially my fucking mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? He tripping. That nigga tripping. Any a fucking liar, man. But yeah, that's why I came through. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like, I wouldn't even have did this joint with you, bro, if that nigga ain't try to make it seem like I seen that he was going through something and I seen the opportunity. So I reached out to some, he made it seem like I reached out to some bloggers and somebody got back to me and said, yeah, I'll interview you. No, that's not what happened. I hit my man that I actually fucking know and said, bro, I might need your platform for like 15 minutes the most. I just gotta clear some shit up. I wanted to be known that yeah, like that shit wasn't true. This, that, and the third, and you know what I'm saying. But yeah, like I ain't that nigga. He know that's why I got on there, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I don't know if he trying to do any type of damage control because I don't even feel like I really said anything damaging, but I ain't lied. You see, he ain't say, oh, that nigga lied about anything. You feel what I'm saying to you? So like, what? Now he lied about a lot of shit. Like basically everything he said, even while we fell out, all this other shit. Like, I mean, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, so I know time limited. So the
Mm-hmm.
few of the PowerPoints that was supposed to be getting touched up on today was, Easy pretty much had broke down how he felt like you
Mm-hmm.
was pretty much like pressing him as far as saying that, he's not looking out for the family. And he was speaking of things like that you was saying. He basically was like, I'm not paying nobody rent and stuff like that. And
Bro, yeah, like what, bro? Like I don't so Twiz, like listen, man, like anytime I asked him for something, right, it was never nothing heavy. It was nothing.
all right,
All
so
right, but where we was at, man, this shit, man.
yeah, so where we was at was basically Easy speaking on the excursion and pretty much saying that
Oh yeah.
you pretty much wanted him to cover like family rent and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, like I ain't think about it, bro. Family rent. Why would I be hitting him and being like, yo, or why would I hit anybody and be like, yo, this nigga not paying our rent, they rent? Like what why would I assume that he supposed to do that, bro? That's what I'm saying. It's not even logical. I don't even think like that. You feel what I'm saying to you? Now, yeah, if I called bro for a couple small favors over the years and shit, I can't remember because I wasn't counting or like, you know what I'm saying? Enough to even remember exactly what it was about. But as far as rent or some shit like that, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Like, in reality, I was in and out of jail times. A lot of times I was staying at my mom's crib because I had to parole there or I was trying to get on my feet or you know what I'm saying? Me and somebody I was in a relationship with that lived together could have split up or was on bad terms. So I'm back at mom's or something like that. Like, yeah, like, or if I was in a relationship, me and that person most likely lived together. So I never called you and said, yo, can you pay me and my joint rent or something or anything like that, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just like, yo, this boy sitting up here and I see what he doing. You know what I'm saying? So I was shocked only because I'm like, oh, this nigga really a liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this nigga really going to sit here and lie, try to recreate history and all that type of shit with the shit he was talking and all that. Like, this nigga was tripping, but that was a lie. Nigga never asked you to pay somebody rent or mine or like, you know what I'm saying? You tripping. This nigga tripping, bro. And that's why I did what I did. When I seen what he said, I started letting it be known. Listen, I'm gonna respond because this nigga really a liar now. Now it's like, yo, now I'm looking at him like a true liar, like because you sitting on this joint fraud, like you know what I mean. But nigga, like I'm
What?
about to, like I ain't like, bro, like I'm all right, like you know what I'm saying. Like last couple years since we ain't been talking, when we was talking, like I've been all right, bro. Like what? He making it seem like I'm doing bad or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we good, bro. My youngins eat good. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm about to eat good tonight. Steak, shrimp, shit like that. You know what I mean? Well, we got the Sam's Club lobster tails shit, nigga. Like, it's gonna be a good joint. I eat good, nigga. Like, I don't look bony or nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hefty bull. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I'm not starving or nothing like that. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I'm pretty sure that the people was wondering is, and it's a touchy topic because y'all still brothers at the end of the day. But
It's touchy. It's touchy.
yeah,
But it's not though, right? I've been there for cuz his whole life, bro. Like since he met us and we started to grow up together and shit like that, it ain't one situation or problem he had where I didn't show up, place a phone call about, or let him know like, yo, if you need me, hit me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it ain't anybody that know us know that. Like, yo, he can't bring up a lot of situations that he got into if it was anything street and not attach my name to it. Because most likely I was involved. Most likely you called me. You know what I'm saying? And Sko know. Sko, you know. You know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk about the specifics of that situation, but you know. you, bro, came to my job, picked me up because you know what happened and all that. You know what I'm saying? I was at work, minding my business, y'all niggas, you mean? I come out on break, check my phone. It's bro. He tell me something happened. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you feel me? But like I said, Sco, no. Why y'all niggas come all the way to my job to get me? Because when I seen the text message and all that about what had happened, I said, all right, come get me. I told my job I got a family emergency. You know what I'm saying? The place I was working at called HBC and shit like that. Like, and like I said, if I get into the specifics of the situation, there's people that could vouch for that. You know what I'm saying? Also, that situation led me to, you mean, I took a joint off my waist, put it down, and rumbled about it. Like, you feel what I'm saying to you? About a situation that was his. You feel me? And this is like the most recent situation that yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's some years ago, but it ain't too, it's fresh, you know what I'm saying? Because like, even though it was years ago, that's the most recent situation that he called me for that, you know, that he had to come get me about and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like this boy, like I'm trying to remember all the lies he was telling on that John, bro. I was damn near trying to get somebody to take notes and all that so I can address every single lie and not leave nothing out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
So
what else, man?
yeah, but you just pretty much touched up on something that was heavy, like you said.
Anybody, not to cut you off, my bad. I know I do
Yeah,
this shit a lot, bro. My bad. But like
yeah,
I said, when I say anybody that know us, you feel what I'm saying to you, and we could talk Pottsville too. You know what I'm saying? We could, you know what I mean? Anybody that know us, especially out there, know anything him or my other brother got into, I was the one that stepped up. I was the one that wanted to see like what's really going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a problem where we taking this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know that. Which is why it wasn't a fucking shock when niggas seen my face on the internet talking about ain't nobody gonna do nothing to my mom and clarifying where I'm from and all this other shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying to you? Like,
yeah,
yeah, like niggas knew if anybody's gonna say something when that shit went around and if anybody everybody thought like, yo, I guarantee you, if somebody gonna say something, it's gonna be Tay. If somebody gonna do something about it, it's gonna be Tay, bro. And that's just simple. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even see why he would fraud knowing it's motherfuckers that know us, bro, in real life. Like, what? Why would you act like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, he tripping, bro. He tripping, like, you know what I'm saying? And then he started off the joint like, I'm gonna address my bitch ass brother. Bro, you never came out your lips and called me no shit like that in my face. You feel what I'm saying to you? That's why it was comical when you said the shit online because, nigga, you know it's not that with me, bro. Everybody that know us know it's not that with me. So why would you be trying to steer that type of narrative online? You know what I'm saying? He said a lot of shit on that joint that he can't even come back from. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He was real. He had a lot of umph in his voice when he was like, yeah, I ain't know them niggas. I was with my folks. My folks had me and shit like that. So stop talking Philly shit then, you bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like every time you refer to niggas from the city, you say y'all instead of us and we and shit like that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I'm talking to another Philly nigga, I'm like, yeah, bro, we from the city and shit. That's how we carry and shit like that. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, y'all from the city, y'all or y'all niggas and y'all city niggas is hating on me and shit. Like, bro, just peep how he talk and shit and certain shit he's saying, how he say it. Like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, what else, man? Because now I'm starting to remember a little bit of how he was acting like he really that on that joint. Like, you feel me? So let's get into everything, bro. I don't know if we bouncing around or
yeah.
what it
We
on.
just we just we just going, bro. I just gotta. It's something I want to touch up on outside of the major points that he pretty much touched up on. But I'm going to ask a question that the people is probably wondering. You know, y'all are brothers. Got the same mom. Um, why is it to the simple fact that it's like even after you dropped your joint, why did you think y'all wasn't able to talk over the phone? Because Eazy said he ain't have your number, but you know it's like y'all both of course got the same family and y'all talk to mutual family members. So why
Yeah.
do you think is that disconnect, or
So
why did not never lead to a phone call?
it ain't lead to a phone call because first of all, dog, I shouldn't have had to step up and be the one to come out the shadows and defend our mom and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying to you?
Yeah,
I shouldn't have had to do that. So you know, it was once we did the interview and I checked it, what the fuck we got to talk about now? Nigga, I handled it, nigga. Fuck do we got to talk about? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like, yeah, it made no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, when I found out that the nigga was going to do a live and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, all right, you know what I mean? I wonder what he gonna talk about, right? So then when I did talk to my mom and shit, she was like, I was like, yo, he called you? And she was like, what the fuck she say, man? She was like, she was like, yo, I'm shopping right now, but yeah, he called me, but I'm saying I ain't want to hear that shit. This is the third, and you know what I'm saying? I hung up on him or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And like I said, it would be what would we have to talk about if I handled what needed to be handled? The only way we would have needed to talk is if I couldn't have got it done. You know what I'm saying? If I really ain't had nobody down there, if I ain't know you, if you really wasn't my man that had a you know what I'm saying, a platform and shit, like,
yeah,
then, you know, I might have would have had to send a direct line to him, even though we ain't been speaking and shit like that. And like, yo, bro, get that shit handled, nigga. Or I'm gonna come the fuck out. You feel me? But I ain't feel like I needed to explain that. I'm a grown man, nigga, and I do what the fuck I want. And I'm gonna defend my folks how I want. You know what I'm saying? Even if it gotta come to the internet, like it's gonna be that. This nigga acting like, yo, this nigga was on there frauding, bro. Like, really get a twist, really get into what the fuck he was saying, because, bro, all that shit was lies. Like,
so
he recreated, like, yo, this nigga recreated history, man. But what else, man?
So let's get into something that you spoke about earlier. Like you said, what you said on his live, he didn't really know y'all like that. He met y'all when you know he was 10 and stuff like that. So, you know, how was the relationship from those years on out, like from the time when y'all pretty much got connected? Like,
At first it was weird, nigga, because you gotta understand. You know, like, hold up, who, you know, he our brother. You know, we was in South Philly. He got dropped off. He was dressed awkward. You dig what I'm saying to you? Like, we ain't never seen, you know, nobody dressed like that before. And his grandma dropped him off to my mom. And from there on out, it was kind of like an adjustment as far as, you know, this our brother, we gotta accept that and yeah, but over the years, like, you know, we knew that we was all different personalities, different, like, you know what I mean, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of clear. Now, you know, and then up into our adult years, it was like, all right, you know what I mean? It's certain, you know, we start to see like the different ways about each other and shit like that. Like, so, you know, me and my little brother obviously was always closer because that's who I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Me, him, and my mom. Like, certain family photos is me, him, and my mom, or maybe like my little sister and shit. But yeah, like, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was kind of weird at first to kind of, you know what I'm saying? But then naturally, you know, you settle in and yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then the way my mom raised us and shit, it was like, yeah, like, this is your brother, and, you know, y'all niggas need to move out together and shit like that. Like, she tried to make us be like a unit when we went outside, but naturally, you know, you know, we gonna make different friends and shit. We gonna, you know, depending on the type of motherfucker you is you gonna put yourself around different people. Like, you feel me?
facts. And you know, he touched up on, you know, he was like, I pretty much came around y'all when I was 10. I didn't know y'all like that. And then he was like, you know, time went on, you know what I'm saying? And he said that he had a jack that was hitting numbers and he got
No, he ain't
locked
say
up.
no, hey Twiz, let me correct you. He ain't say I had a jack. He said I was booked. He said I left these niggas 2 phones. He said it was $100,000 in those phones. I ain't get no money. Like, what? He said he passed us a plug. I don't even know why he even started talking that type of shit, because like, when it comes to like what we was doing, all of us on that type of shit, it's a long story that don't need to be told on the internet. But for him to say some shit like that, bro, that was a lie. That nigga ain't never had no fucking, yo. That nigga ain't never had no trap phones that had $100,000 on them, nigga. Cause then that mean, come on, we know what that mean, bro. We from the streets. That mean them shits would have never stopped ringing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they was clicking like that, you feel what I'm saying to you? How would you have not came home to no money? Everybody know that, nigga. If you got a phone like that, nigga, it's a gold mine. It's like a nigga pass you a fucking gold mine. How would you not be able to send a nigga no fucking commissary money out of a phone that's making that? One trap is enough to send a nigga a JPay and handle commissary and shit like that. So what the fuck is you talking about? The nigga sitting there running his fucking mouth, lying. You feel what I'm saying to you? But no, I'm not gonna run into him. I ain't gonna be able to catch him or pussy rumble me in mommy backyard or something like that. I ain't gonna be able to do that because he be gone and I'm out the way. You feel what I'm saying to you? Yeah. But nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this boy, man. Like this nigga trying to like recreate what my position has been in our lives as siblings. My little sister know, but she ain't going, you know what I mean? She ain't gonna say nothing and shit because we on bad terms. Because she the one that called this nigga talking about I was hating when I was just talking some real shit that I wanted her to tell him because it seemed like at the time they was closer and I felt like you a female, you might make it come off different than how I'm gonna make it come off because I'm gonna be aggressive with nigga. Why the fuck this ain't going like this? Why you ain't handle that like that? Like, you feel what I'm saying to you? Like, when I got to the point of just like, yo, I'm tired of seeing all this clown shit. I'm like, all right, like I'm done trying to reach out to the nigga and say, yo, I see this, I see that. Like, when the fuck we start moving like that? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got burnt out, bro. Like, nigga, like, every time I went on social media, I would see shit. So, yeah, I would call sis because, like, yo, tell him this, tell him that type shit. Like, you feel me now? How she relayed the messages, I don't know. And I ain't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That last phone call me and my sister had, we started arguing because I'm telling her, like, yo, man, like, this nigga, you know, bro, it's just certain shit that the world saw that I saw too, nigga. I'm not blind, you feel me? You know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, this nigga looking like this because why he get the security guard and he ain't had one until Bull punched him and all types of other shit. Like, it was just like certain shit, you feel me? So I'm like, this nigga want to talk. Like, nigga, that's the type of shit I was saying to her. Like, yo, tell him, like, you know, that look like this and look like that. It ain't seem like nobody wanted to hurt the nigga or nothing for real, for real. I mean, other than the nigga who wife you fucking or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I don't know, bro. It was just certain shit that I would talk to her about thinking that she might could relate it to him where he might listen, take heed to it or consider it or, I mean, it was nothing that he had to do. It's not like I hit her and said, make sure he do this, make sure he do that, or make sure he moving like this or moving like that. No, like, it was just suggestions, dickhead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't have to take them and shit. And like I said, when I was making those suggestions on the phone to my sister, she said to me, like, yo, it sound like you hating. And I'm like, yo, how the fuck I'm hating when I'm saying the same thing the fucking world is. The world see this shit. That this shit look weird. That look weird. Or like, you know what I'm saying? So then I just was like, all right, fuck it. Listen, man, like, I'm cool off niggas, man. I'm cool. I'm just like, I mean, I told her, like, I'm cool. I said, I'm cool off you. I said, you know, I'll be out the way. You mean with my youngins, I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because like I said, at the end of the day, my nigga, any problems I had in life really wasn't my problems. It was me pulling up for these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Him and my other brother. Like, it's like everybody that know us knows that. So to get on the fucking internet and play with me, like, you don't want to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to threaten you and shit like that, but nigga, you know, like, you know what I mean? You know my temper, nigga, and all that type of shit, nigga. So yeah, nigga, definitely had that energy when you get next to me, even with your fucking security. Like, you feel me? I mean, your brother probably can't even get a rumble because nigga, you walking around with fucking security and shit, nigga. Like, yeah, man. I don't want bed, bro, because I'm like, I'm a silly nigga.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And I don't want to start bidding on this joint because, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
but
you know, another topic to touch up on. Basically, you know, he pretty much was saying that, you know, you was trying to control how he was dealing with, you know, his girl or whatever. Like,
yeah. Let me get into that. So this is like the times that he talking about is you hear him say it's me and him on the phone. But you also heard him say we ain't talked since he was last booked and he came home because I was moving different. Like, nigga, he lied about all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
How we ain't talked since the last time you was booked, nigga? Prove when you was booked last and see how long ago that shit was. You feel what I'm saying to you? But he told you. We talked in jail when I called and said, yo, I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that. You feel me? He said, you know, like he said a lot, bro. He said a lot. He said a lot of lies and he was contradicting himself in that fucking video. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talked since jail and all that, but I was able to be on the phone with you to tell you about how you should handle your job.
I gotta ask you a question, Tay. I don't want to cut you off, listen, when he was saying that you was booked and you called speaking about the situation, was that the last time you was booked? Like when I had,
Yeah,
when you had that last time, right? When you was
yeah,
down. So
right,
that's fresh with y'all just finding out about your little brother and everything.
right.
That's not okay, okay.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, like the nigga was lying, bro. Like I'm trying not to get off, you know what I mean, distracted because the nigga
Yeah.
was saying a little bit of a lot, but I'm trying to stay focused on what the so I answer every fucking thing. But yeah. So you heard him say like we would be on the phone and he would be like, yo, if I was you, I would handle it like this and like that and like this. Bro, there's shit he used to tell me. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this pussy on there lying as if, like, nigga, we never been on the phone and you was complaining about certain shit because you feeling a certain way about how the shit happened with you and boy and she still be around him and awards with him and all this other shit, bro. Stop fucking playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, we talked about shit. That nigga said, that nigga said, when all this was going on, did you see him and da-da-da-da? No, because I be behind the scenes calling you, nigga. I FaceTimed you when I seen the shit about Pat. And what happened? You answered the FaceTime. Your eye was fucked up. Like, come on, bro. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. I knew the whole time that shit happened. You answered the FaceTime because you knew it was bro calling. And you actually, you know what I mean? The fuck? Like, you answered the FaceTime. I seen your face. You know what I mean? I also knew that little sis drove from Philly all the way up there to put makeup on your face so you could go live and fraud like you did. Like, I knew the whole time that shit was a fraud. And that's why he said, like, yeah, I was disappointed. Like, nigga, just keep it real. Fuck what Shorty talking about, nigga. Keep it real. You the one looking goofy, nigga. She just looking like a bitch that you got punched for. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, it was certain shit, bro, that I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But that's not me telling you, oh, that you have to do it like that. That's not me saying, bro, do this, do that. No. I'm saying, nigga, if it was me, any John, we not just talking because she famous. This nigga always trying to make it seem like somebody hating on him when he got something good or no, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it was Remy or somebody else, bro, any female that was sitting by when certain shit was going on like this and wanted you to just be quiet, bro, knowing that you trying to uphold this fucking image and shit, it just ain't make sense, bro. Like, why the fuck do you gotta lie about a nigga supposedly sneaking you if he snuck you? You know what I mean? But you want to be trying to break down what a real nigga is and all that shit on your live, bro. You don't know. You don't know, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga could have easily, like, yo, it's no real nigga out there that's gonna lie about, yeah, this is some bitch ass nigga, that bitch ass nigga snuck me or something. Even if you said it like that, like, yo, that bitch ass nigga snuck me, but I'm gonna get next to him, I'm gonna holler at him and shit. You know what I mean? It ain't the end of it. But to be like, it ain't happened, to have my little sister come put makeup on your face and shit, and then people was spotting that shit was looking like it had makeup and all. Bro, I'm just like, yo, bro, like, what the fuck? So of course, if I'm scrolling my phone, I'm like, yo, what the fuck, nigga? Whether we talk every day or not, this shit getting annoying. Seeing this dumbass shit. What's up with you, nigga? You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah. After that phone call with me and sis, I ain't had no rap. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like we did have a conversation. We had plenty of conversations where I said I would handle this like that or like, you know what I'm saying? Because and through our life, there's times where he called me and asked me like, like, I should do this, I should do that, or you know what I'm saying? What you think, Tay? Like this nigga sitting here. This nigga fraud, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that situation I was talking about, Sko ain't gonna say nothing about that. You know what I mean? And that was just one situation. He know that, you know what I'm saying? Man, yeah,
So you
that
said
shit was I wasn't even mad for real, bro. I was just like I was over here kind of cracking up. I'm like, yo, this nigga is sitting up there, this John lying and acting goofy. Like really acting goofy on the John lying and shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga silly, man. But yeah, like over the years, he my brother. So yes, he's done things for me. I've done things for him. But nigga, never act like shit was one sided or shit when it came for you doing something for me that it ain't come with some fucking crazy strings attached. Nigga, for you to do something for our mom is crazy strings attached. You feel what I'm saying to you? But we don't complain or nothing like that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Because we know him. Like, we know him, bro. Like, it's, yeah, like, I never came to the internet or said, then he talked about I was trying to get clout. Nigga, I never said, yo, follow me on this John and all this other shit. No, like, you feel me? Like, I ain't say none of that, but I just made sure that I had a tag there because if anybody wanted to respond, then, I wanted niggas to be able to reach me. That's it. You know what I'm
that's a
saying? But
fact. You know, I
yeah,
witnessed, I,
look,
wit-
bro,
I witnessed
Twitch,
personally because I had some people that was amongst y'all circle, and you had to, talk
Oh
to
yeah,
some
yeah,
people behind the scenes. We're not gonna get into details on that, but
yeah.
you know,
But that's because that's where my reach at though. I know how to send signals out there and shit. I know how to, you know what I mean? I talk to the streets on that joint and you know what I'm saying, on some real low shit. And it reached who it needed to reach. And yeah, like, you know what I mean? But man, where we going, man? Where we going with this shit, man? What else we got, man? I don't know how many notes you took, you know what I'm saying, or if you got you know, everything that nigga said, but it's a lot of lies he told, especially about them phones and niggas leaving him. You know what I mean? Niggas leaving
yeah,
him in jail, not sending him nothing, but
yeah,
having
that's what it, yeah. So we got into the phones because you said, you know, he never left left y'all a phone that was hitting
not
numbers.
even that. He never had a phone. He never had phones that was Truman like that, bro. Not like that, nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, why wouldn't I have my listen, man? This boy, man, he crazy, man. This nigga's
So
crazy,
so
man.
so so he's saying that when he got booked that y'all never sent him anything. That's what he was saying.
Bro, I'm saying, bro, like he can't. He wasn't even specific. Now, you know how many times we've been booked. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dog. What are you talking about? And when are you talking about, nigga? Because if you go back to a specific year and all that, I guarantee you it's not gonna make sense, bro. A lot of times, bro, you can ask our mom, a lot of times, not that I'm gonna bring her on here, but it's a lot of times where nigga, we wasn't all home at the same time. So nigga, like how niggas is doing you dirty, not sending you nothing when nigga, a lot of times when you was booked, I was booked. You know what I'm saying? And if you was booked and I ain't send you something, it wasn't because, you know what I mean, I just wasn't on moving right, or you know what I'm saying? It mean I probably was fucked up and ain't have it. Like, you feel me? But
Yeah,
you ain't never leave a nigga in position to just be getting money from $100,000 trap phones and gave a plug off and the nigga couldn't make moves with that. Man, who the fuck is you talking to, dog? Anybody could make moves with that. Like, he tripping. Like, I mean, that nigga say anything on the internet. But like I said, I'm not gonna
yeah.
catch him or nothing. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna catch him in person to be able to make that nigga, you know what I mean? But like I said, people that know us know, man. They know, bro. They know my position. They know what I've done for ball and all that type of shit. Like, and I never needed nothing for it, bro. I'm not that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna do some real shit for you and charge you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sko know that. You feel me? His exes know that. Do know that. Him and Do went through a situation and shit. I came through the crib and made sure that, you know what I mean? Just in case if the cops come, anything that's incriminating or illegal, I took with me. And it just so happened as I'm sliding up out that situation with that, you know what I'm saying? I ended up the cops passing me and all that shit. I thought I was about to get booked with everything. I just tried to make sure he didn't get booked, but they kept going and shit. But I put myself on the line plenty of times over the years, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I still don't need nothing for it. You know what I'm saying? I never hit this nigga on some shit you owe me, or he talking about I would be counting his pockets. Nigga, no. I wasn't counting your pockets because you brag a lot. So nigga, I didn't have to. You would be on the phone telling me shit, bro. Like, I was in jail, nigga, trying to find out what's going on in the streets, why the streets are saying this about my little bro. You sitting there talking about how, you know, yeah, she got me a bag, you know what I'm saying? She got me a little 30K check real quick. I'm like, all right, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't hating, but nigga, who want to hear that in jail when nigga you need some bread on your books and shit like that? Who the fuck want to hear that in their ear instead of, like, you know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
that you know your brother ever send you bread on your book when you was booked?
yeah, it's time. Yeah, it's times he did. It's times he did, but it's also times where that was a hassle, especially in them situations. You feel like that's supposed to be automatic. Like, you feel what I'm saying to you? And a lot of the times he would be in a better position than me. Like, I ain't no fucking hater. Like, and I'm a real nigga, so I can admit that. You feel what I'm saying to you? Like, it's times that he was in a better position, or you know what I mean. Even if it wasn't him, it's times it would be my little brother that's in a better position. But yeah, I'm gonna reach out to my folks to see. You know what I'm saying? All right, if you don't got it, who got it? Like, that's just regular shit. When you booked, you call home to
Yeah.
see who gonna be your resources and shit. Like, I don't know what this nigga talking about, bro. I'm a real one. Everybody know that shit. Like, nigga, you're not gonna sit on this line. You're not gonna sit online and try to discredit my character or anything like that. Make me try to seem like a jealous hater or nigga. Even in the interview we did, bro, I ain't really say no hating shit about this nigga, bro. Like, I ain't got nothing to hate on. I ain't
Well,
like, yo, like, throughout the whole interview, I don't even think we mentioned Shorty. So, like, why you trying to make it seem like, you know, I don't mean to put you in here, babe, but, like, you know, ever since I got with her, pussy, ever since you got with her, you think everybody jealous about Shorty. Even niggas that's like, yo, this nigga crazy, bro. Like, he think everybody You know what I'm saying? If anybody got a problem with him and speak out, you know what I mean? He think it's because of shorty. You know what I'm saying? Oh, niggas just hating on that. And like this boy, like, bro, he's different, bro. And he always been different. Like, that's just, yeah, nigga, you ain't never see 3 stripes in my beard or no shit like that over the years. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga, like, he really made me want to rumble and shit. Like, you feel me? Like, because if he got on there and kept it real about something, then I'd have kept it real. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm going to keep it real, bro, even if it's about some shit that I ain't too proud of and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't never been no weird shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Never ratted. You feel what I'm saying to you? Never did no fucking, never did nothing that somebody could come out and be like, yo, no, this nigga not what he say, bro. Like, he's this, he's that for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't be getting on here and acting and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? My personality, how I come off is really me in real life. Not some shit I turn on when I'm on the fucking stage or some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Or in front of the cat. Bro, you seen how he was on his live, bro. He's a character, bro. He's a character. Like, he sat there and entertained niggas, lied, but he made it entertaining. So you feel what I'm saying to you? Like, this bull, man. Like, but yeah, like he said, we don't have to speak no more. You feel me? Like, if I wanted to, I would have reached out and I didn't. Just like he said, he don't have my number. I don't have his number. You know what I'm saying? Because after that last phone call with Sis, I was done with both of them because I'm like, all right, I realized Sis is like another yes man for him and shit because I'm telling you real shit that you don't even realize because you're a female, so you don't understand the shit that I'm saying is the type of shit a real nigga would tell him. But all right, I don't got to tell him nothing because it ain't my name. It ain't me looking like a fucking goofy ass nigga. But then with this battle shit, with this bullshit got too close to home, dickhead. You know what I'm saying? Now they not talking about you. If they was talking about you, I wouldn't have said shit. If that nigga Cass would, you know what I mean? If he was just talking, bro, if Cass would have just said that shit about little bro, you feel what I'm saying to you, and was just cooking E and never said nothing about my mom, and if Zan never said nothing about my mom, nigga, I would have never came to the internet about nothing. I just would have been like, oh shit, I would have been sitting back knowing that, oh shit, yeah, all right, that bar right there, whew. But the other shit, all right, like, I mean, like, yeah, like, I don't get it, bro. Anybody
I
that
mean,
know me, that's why I came on this joint. I'm only back on this joint because this nigga talking about like, yo, all these lies, but never said I was lying about anything I said in the fucking interview. Like this nigga, like, bro, like I really want to beat him the fuck up, low key, just for lying. Like nothing else. Like nigga, I ain't got no. Like he made it seem like I got a deep rooted problem with him. No, I just ain't like how the fuck you was moving and making yourself look, dickhead. Like that's it. You know what I mean? And yeah, I felt like it was for the sake of shorty, but I just felt like, yo, why was she, it was just certain shit, bro. Certain shit that he was telling me that she wanted him to do that just didn't make sense. It just didn't make sense, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I never this nigga talking about I was acting like he was rich once he got with Shorty. I didn't even know he was with Shorty. You know how I found out he was with Shorty, bro? I came over to his crib. Now, mind you, he said all them lies about we ain't talked since I came home and cause y'all was acting weird or you was acting weird. Nigga, you's a fucking liar, dickhead. When I moved back from the city, when I was down Boyer Street, bro, when I moved back out there from the city and shit, is around the time like, you know, he start, you know what I mean, banging with Shorty and shit. Cause I had a caddy. I used to pull up to his crib and shit like that. One time I get in the car with him and shit. I parked my car up. I get in the car with him. We was about to go somewhere. Like I pulled up just to holler at him. He like, yo, I'm about to go somewhere. You trying to ride with? I'm like, all right. When I get in his fucking passenger seat, bro, it's a voice coming through the speaker. It's on like, you know, speakerphone or whatever. And, you know, as it continued to talk, I recognized it. And as soon as I looked at it, he was like, you know, he all Joe. He like, shh. I mean, I'm like, fuck. Like, you feel what I'm saying to you? So he said a couple words to her. And then I start saying something to him. And she like, who that? Only talk to me. I'm like, the fuck, dog? Like, I'm just thinking like, bro, like, you let this bitch like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I'm your brother, nigga. I just got in the wheel to roll out with you. What the fuck she mean? Don't talk to you, nigga. You mean like what? I'm like, bro, listen, man, fuck that nigga, man. You know what I mean? Like, listen, bro, cause like for real, cause it was shit like that made me look at him like, bro, like you like I'm not even gonna tell you how Joe this nigga was, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, that rubbed me wrong from the rip for real. So like I'm not jealous of Shorty, I just don't like the bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because any bitch I was dealing with, and I had a situation where your baby dad snuck me, put hands on me or something, I the type of nigga I am, I know for a fact I could have made that move where me and this nigga would have had the man to man already. It would have been out the way to where, you know, the nigga wouldn't have been dissing me no more online because he would have knew like, yo, like on some man to man shit, like I got in touch with him and made sure that we had to have that fair one or whatever, how it had to go. But just to let him know that, yeah, dog, fuck that nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see, I was trying to hold back in the interview because I ain't had no ill shit to say, but I noticed like certain shit I am saying that's the truth that he didn't say was a lie is probably making him look some type of way. But nigga, like, I'm a real nigga and I'm gonna say what the fuck is real. But since you want to get on here and act like, nigga, you acting like you could beat me, nigga, you acting like you tougher than me or something, nigga, like you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga damn near acting like he was a father to niggas or something, like he took care of niggas or something. Nigga, no. Fuck is you talking about, bro? Like, this nigga acting like he put roofs over niggas' heads or like, nigga, the nigga said, nigga talking about rent, nigga, I never lived by myself because I told you the in and out of jail shit. It was always, I'm booked somewhere, back to mommy crib. I'm in a relationship, we living together, but I might end up back to mommy crib somehow. It's how shit was playing out. So, nigga, what rent would I had asked you to help with? And like I said, over the years or something, nigga, if you looked out and paid a phone bill or something, you was talking about a cell phone. Don't think like a you know, like the phone bill or electric bill situation. You talking about, and a lot of times that you did that, pussy, keep it real. It was so you could always have a fucking open line to me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. Don't make it seem like it was just off the strength or something, nigga. Because you all so that it was so that you could get in touch with me, like, oh, I'm gonna call you for this, I'm gonna call you for that. Oh, your phone up? Oh, how much is that joint? Shit like that. Like, don't make it seem like this bull crazy, bro. This bull crazy. Like I said, everybody that know us know the dynamic between us and all that, and the nigga lied about a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
seriously, seriously, seriously. And when I see him, I'm gonna punch him in his mouth, and I can say that because that's my brother. You feel what I'm saying to you? So yeah, like, nigga, don't think you're gonna pop off on here and that's gonna be it, because you know that, like, nigga, like, yeah. But I'm a rebuttal everything the fuck you gotta say, especially when if you lie. You feel me? So yeah. And like I said, everybody, there's people around him that know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Sko, even the boy Take he was talking about. The nigga Take know that when that nigga wasn't around or shit like that, that nigga called me. Plus, when you think of Take, yeah, he's known Take for a while, but what work has this nigga put in for you in any situation? You've been in a lot of situations just in battle rap. Which one of your niggas put hands on anybody? You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas ain't catching no wreck, bro. You and your entourages was looking goofy for shit that was going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing. That nigga had niggas around him looking goofy, all types of shit. Like, because how dumb he was moving in the like, bro, yeah. Yeah, like I ain't even, yeah, I just wanted to say that nigga lying, he a fucking liar. And now I'm just convinced that, yeah, like, you just really a fucking liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, at first I thought, like, you know, with the pap shit, I'm thinking, oh, he's lying for a reason. You know, for whatever reason, I just was like, all right, this nigga lying. Because like I said, I seen his fucking face. I know my little sister drove up there from Philly to put makeup on him and all that shit, bro. Like, just nigga, just shit like that makes you a fucking clown, dog, compared to me. So don't be trying to fucking play, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, and my nigga, I need your platform open because, like I said, since he wanted to play and start talking about clout and all that shit, nigga, my name is better than yours on some street shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a bigger name because, like, you out there on some battle shit. So, yeah, people know you more. You know what I'm saying? But people that know us, they know, like, yeah, nigga, like, I'm the one that protected you niggas, dog. It's simple as that. I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat it. You feel what I'm saying to you? Like, if I heard somebody had a problem with him, I probably would have been in touch with the person before the fuck he was to see what the fuck was up and all that. And like I said, I don't need no recognition for it, but don't lie about it and make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, niggas wasn't around you when shit was going on with you. Nobody called. How did I see your face if I didn't call immediately?
I think that's another thing that's two things now that I think about it, that probably why Eazy, probably did say what he said was because, even though you were speaking up to cover your family, you did say that, you know, you don't want that they call and pull up. So I think that he ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
He ain't,
right. And right, and won't nobody say that's a lie because nigga, yo, man, listen, won't nobody say that's a lie, bro. I be trying not to get too hyped, but you know how your siblings could trigger you
yeah,
and shit. Like, You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. But yeah, he a bitch, man. He a bitch. And fuck you too, nigga, and all that shit, nigga. Like, fuck is he talking about? No, I'm not jealous of you in your situation, niggas. And that's what I'm saying. So my little sister called him and relayed the crazy, whatever the fuck she said. But it's times that I call little sisters to tell him, yo, tell that nigga, yo, good shit, congratulations and shit. He ain't gonna say none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't gonna say none of that. Like, when the Bel Air shit came out, nigga, we was watching that shit at the crib to support you, nigga. You ain't never called me, hey, Sco. Hey, Sco, he ain't never called me over there. Hey, dude, he ain't never called me over there to help press them Gutter City shirts and shit in the basement and all that shit. No, he ain't never called me over there to help make some of that Gutter City merch and shit like that. The mugs, the rolling trays, and all that type of shit. Funny as shit. That's what I'm saying. This nigga lied, bro. That's why I'm not even, listen. Now that he did that, bro, I understand like why a nigga like Muslim Poppy had to come out and just kind of like expose him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he tried to create an illusion online about how he a certain way. And when people in real life that either had a bad experience with him that could show like, no, this nigga really moved like this. He really like this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You see what happened? They fall out and shit like that. You know what I mean? You see in the fucking comments that nigga talking about, oh, I'm gonna strike niggas for what? For you know what I mean? Let niggas get their opinion, bro. You don't want to hear niggas call you a turkey or something. You want everybody that you only want comments that look like they agree with you or what the narrative that you trying to spin, nigga. The fuck you in that bitch, bro. Like ain't nobody worrying about, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck is he talking about? Like, ain't nobody worrying about Buddy, man. I was happy for the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like, damn, you went through all that shit though over the joint and how it made you look and the fact that you never got no get back with ball, just as far as like as a man and just it was certain shit, bro. But he told you that. He said, bro wanted me to handle shit like this and handle shit like that. And I wanted to be a pussy. So we fell out. Yeah, we fell out, nigga. Cause yeah, like I don't want no shit like that tied to me. I don't want to stand on stage with you and then you make decisions like that. And niggas like, yo, you know what I mean? I don't want to be in the background. Niggas be like, yo, like you used to be with the boy and shit. Like niggas thinking I'm pussy because how you move and how you know what I mean? The energy you give off and shit like that. So yeah, and I never begged to be around niggas and you know what I mean? He can't say that I ever called and begged to be at an event or something. So if I wasn't a clout, nigga, I would have put myself in your entourage and shit like that and try to be on some everywhere you go type shit. Nigga, I never hit you up and say, yo, let me come with you and shit. There's times where you hit me and wanted me to, yeah, I mean, like the nigga timeline is all fucked up and he told y'all shit that never happened and shit. Like, remember he said we ain't talked since, and then he he contradicted himself. He said we ain't talked since he came home. That case was years ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't go how you said, nigga. You ain't lead niggas nothing or nothing like that. Like you ain't never pass a plug off. Like what the fuck are you talking about? We all had our own plugs and shit like that. So the nigga just was lying, dog. The nigga was lying. And like I said, there's certain people that know us that depending on how much this shit start reaching on his end, on my end, it's people that's going to know us personally, that's going to be behind closed doors, that's going to know, like, Tay telling the truth. Like, that's real shit. How can this nigga get up there and be saying this and saying that? Like, what the fuck? But it is what it is. I'm ready for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I said, bro, like, I don't lie about shit. You know what I mean? I ain't never do nothing that wasn't honorable. You feel me? Like, so, it's like, what the fuck? Can't say shit about me. Like, man.
Yeah,
So I don't be tripping, bro. I don't be tripping and shit. But I was interested once I seen that the nigga was going live. And I said, yo, this nigga took the easy way out. Right? Try, that's the easy way out to make it seem like clearly you in a better position, but I'm all right. Like I'm living, I'm good. Like my kids, I'm good, bro. I told you what I'm having for dinner. You feel me? I don't want to fuck the live up because I think it's already black. But if the shit was working, nigga, I'm eating steak and all that type of shit tonight. Like I'm good. Like what the fuck? Like why would I hate on you? I thought this nigga was gonna try to back it up. Like nigga, show the last time you had a Cash App request from me, or show you with receipts paying rent for a nigga, or you know what I'm saying? Like he made it seem like, yo, this boy, that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy. Like that shit was crazy. I'm like, yo. It's so much shit, but I'm still not on to exposing, But nigga, you know you a bitch compared to me, nigga. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he trying to play like on some. That nigga said nobody ever touched me and all that. That's the fuck they did, nigga. What is you talking about? Nobody ever touched you. That shit with Pat wasn't the first time somebody put their fucking hands on you, nigga. And you ain't do nothing, nigga. Right, Scope? Ain't that what y'all came and got me for that day? Bitch ass nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Scope, you know, I'm not a vicious battle rap boy. I did tap in for the Eazy versus Cash joint. That, you know, we
Man,
talked about
listen,
that.
that's
That
his
joint on my
man, but he
beating.
know.
Where's Scope from?
Man, listen, I don't. That's his man for real. Like I don't really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know New York somewhere.
I'm just
New York
asking. Oh yeah,
somewhere. You feel me?
I'm asking you
But
this because you said him and Scope, you know what I mean, reached out to you for a situation. Like, where was they at?
nigga,
Was
I'm
they
at
in?
work. That's what I'm saying. Like I
I'm
was
talking
at
about like
work.
what area was that? Like Pottsville, Philly, like.
Yeah, that was out there.
All right,
That was out
Pottsville.
there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All
I
right.
wasn't even trying to get into this shit, but man,
Yeah.
I ain't lying, nigga. Like this shit is real shit. Like Ace Go, right? Right, Go? The last situation he called me for was right. That situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember I was telling you and Nitty how I squared up with the Golden Gloves nigga, the boxer boy?
Yeah.
That situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that was nigga, that wasn't because of me. I was at work. Niggas called me and said, yo, a nigga did such and such. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, damn, dog. Like, how the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like this nigga really was trying to come at me. That's why I'm like, dog, I'm the wrong one. Like, why the fuck would you try to get me started when I wasn't even really started like that? Nigga, like, I came to check shit. Like, that's it. Like, this nigga, like, bro, this nigga, well, nigga, how many times you been snuck in your like pussy? How many times? Every time it's a situation with you, somebody always snuck you. You never see it coming, pussy. Like, what the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Like, you know what I mean? This nigga, like, bro, yeah, man. Yeah, this boy, man. Notice, I ain't really sit on here and talk about, nigga, I wanted this from you, you wouldn't do it. And, like, he talking about, like, I was on the phone. Like, my little sister made it seem like to him, like, I'm on the phone hating. No. I disagree with certain shit. I don't feel like the nigga needs security. Yes, he do, bro. This, that, and the third. No, he don't, man. I'm just like, yo, it was just certain shit. But like still to this day, right? Who's put their hands on that nigga in the battle rap world? Whether fan, nobody. Nobody really threatened to do bodily harm to the nigga to where he had to feel like I need security. You feel me? It's just the situation with the bull pat didn't make him feel secure because the shit happened in front of people, in front of niggas that was with him, shit like that. You feel what I'm saying to you? Like I don't get bored, bro. I don't get bored, but I don't be trying to no more. But it was just like, damn, I seen shit come out. I was waiting to see if he was gonna come out and publicly check shit. Like, nigga, how the fuck you can't check an ex of yours, nigga? That nigga easily could have hit Shorty and said, man, yo, listen, man, we might not be on good terms and shit, but like, yo, man, apologize or something, man. You met that lady before. You know my mom and shit. You've been around her before. Don't do that, man. I never disrespect your folks. You feel me?
Right.
That's all. That's all that was needed when it came to her. And if she would have did a little apology video, I would have never had to speak and clarify that. Won't nobody do shit and all that. Like, nigga, man, this boy, man, yeah. Yeah, like, and this nigga really thought that I ain't know you in real life. He talking about, yeah. And he said to the guy at the end that, yeah, I wanted to do it on my platform, but it ain't have enough reach. It don't, because I don't be a social media type nigga, bro. Like, what the fuck? And that shit that Cass said about, you know what I mean, such and such and all that shit in your face, pussy, that shit had reach. So I needed to be in a position that where, nigga, when I come out and tell the world, won't nobody touch my fucking mom. Yeah, I needed it to have reach, you bitch ass nigga. But now, yeah, I'm gonna try to get some, I ain't gonna try to get no clout and shit, but I'm gonna be around and shit. I'm gonna be around though. I'm gonna be around on the online spaces and shit. Like, you feel me? Like, it ain't gotta be a big presence and shit, but yeah, I'm gonna be present and shit, so I could shoot down any fucking lie you try to tell and shit. Like, this nigga a recreate history type of nigga, bro. Like a fucking, that live reminded me of a fucking Selly. You know what I'm saying? That just telling you some ridiculous story that you know is lies in there, but this nigga really convinced and he really like, it's like, bro, what the fuck, dog? Like, you know what I mean? Lying ass nigga in Like it's different if I was an old friend or some shit like that, nigga. But come on, bro. Come on, man. This nigga said, yo, the last time we talked and or how he came home last time from jail and wasn't fucking with niggas, bro. Like it's so many times, like it's so many ways I can prove that that's a lie. You feel what I'm saying to you? Like, and he kind of proved it himself. You know what I'm
But
saying?
y'all
Because
did, y'all,
you came home from jail years ago. So how the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, how was I able to call you from jail and say I'm hearing this and I'm hearing that for you to be able to say, yeah, I'm hearing it too and all that? And then how am I talking to you about how to handle Remy on the phone with you if we ain't in communication all these times and I'm, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, like, come on, dog. You ain't come out to where I stay at now and pick me up and take me to some gym where you hitting the punching bag. You like, come on, this like some workout shit. This weird ass fucking gym where I strapped up the gloves with you and shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga, I mean, this nigga trying to box now. This nigga trying to learn how to, you feel me? Like the fuck? Like, come on, man. Like, this bull crazy, man. He making it seem like, you know what I'm saying? And then he like, yo, he like, did anybody know that he was my brother? No, because I play the shadows. Everybody know that. It's people in real life that didn't even know I was your brother for real. It's situations where niggas wanted to do something real bad to you and shit, and they had no problems with me, but just wanted me to know. I mean, they thought it was my man. They're like, yo, we don't got no problem with you, but your man be doing this and doing that. I'm like, no, that's my brother, dog. Like, you feel me? That was Norristown, Cherry Street. You know what I'm saying? Like, pussy, you always had problems for weird ass shit and all that. And nigga, like, he about to really make me talk and shit, dog. Like, you mean them Cherry Street niggas ain't pulled guns on you and you moved back out that way the next day, you bitch ass nigga. And I stayed down there. I stayed down there with my nigga Cuzzo and Berg and all them. You bitch ass nigga. Huh? Yeah. Rest in peace, pun. You know what I mean? And all that, like that you met through Berg and all that. That was my man and all that. You feel me? Joe ass nigga getting close to niggas, then this nigga end up robbing your dumb ass and all that. Come on, man. Like the fuck? Like this nigga, like, yo, like, yeah, I mean, I'm the one that, you know I call this nigga immediately threatening him and shit. Like, yo, bro, I mean, how you mean? You know that's my bro, dog. I can't believe you did that and shit. But he should have been fucking with them niggas anyway, because they was grimy niggas. That's why I was with him, because I'm, you know like, I'm the type of nigga that be around that type of shit. He he put himself around that, and the nigga end up snaking him, man. This bull crazy. But like I said, man, if the nigga want to get on here and start talking and trying to lie and shit, nigga, I'm gonna just keep talking truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom was in jail at the time though, when that nigga, you know what I'm saying? When that nigga moved out the next day after they pulled guns on it, nigga, church was still out. That's how far I went back just then. Church phones were still out. You know what I mean? Like, I got, yo, this bull, man. That's why I said he got the wrong one, dog. He got the wrong one. But yeah,
yeah.
I ain't jealous of nobody,
I
man.
think
I'm alright with my situation, man. You know what I mean? I'm alright with the way life going and shit like that. It's sometimes be better than others and shit, but that's life, nigga. I'm real enough to understand that. Don't do it like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I don't know if you cover
yeah.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
we
Anything.
pretty we did pretty much touch all the PowerPoints, and you touched up on a lot more. It
Yeah,
wasn't you,
yeah,
like you
because this
said, we
nigga was
weren't we
trying to
weren't even
like
gonna
this
run
nigga
it.
was
Yeah,
nigga calling himself trying to lie on my name and shit and try to like make himself look like a certain way, like he was holier than thou, and we crossed him, and that's why he wasn't fucking with niggas. Boys were fucking fraud, dog. These niggas are fraud, man. Real shit. But yeah, anything this nigga say, man, like that's towards me, we gonna get to it. Cause I respond. I'm not you. You know what I'm saying? You see, it had to be me to get him to, you know what I'm saying? You see how I got him to come the fuck outside, right? And I wasn't even trying to do that. I was just, you know what I mean? I was just telling the truth about some shit and checking some shit. But you see all of a sudden the nigga on there like, yeah, I'm gonna respond. You gonna respond now, pussy, because you know I'm close enough to you and I really fucking know you. So you're gonna respond every time to try to make sure you steer a certain narrative. But I could really, you know what I mean? I could really make sure that people know I'm telling the truth about shit I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even trying to bash your character till you try to bash mine, nigga. Everybody know you a bitch. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? all that Eazy the Block Captain shit, bro. I was in the mills with you when that nigga changed his name to that. Was writing that shit on the back of my letters. I ain't know what the fuck he was talking about,
Damn,
dog.
he switched it all the way back then.
Twiz. I used to look at the back of my letters in the mills. You know how Freeway and you know how certain people used to be like early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought that's what he was saying on the back of the letter. I thought he kept putting early, like on the letter, but that's what it was saying. Because I remember, like, yeah, I was like, yeah, like still back then, I ain't know. I'm like, what? I ain't know what the fuck he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? He came up with a name, and yeah, and like, yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. This nigga just came up with a name and start putting it on the end of letters, like, and I guess that was his way of telling me he want me to call him that, or you feel me? Like,
Yeah,
real shit. This nigga crazy, man. This nigga crazy, bro. Like, yeah, like this nigga got me, like, he got me involved, like, to where I'm responding to shit, bro. Like, I respond, nigga. I've been on Twitter and all that shit, letting it be known, pussy. Like, I gotta make sure that I let people know this nigga lying and shit. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? He think because he got a bigger following than me and shit like that he can steer a narrative and it's just gonna go, not realizing like, yo, my man got a decent platform and shit. Like, I got some reach through my man, dog. So don't think you could just lie on my name and it's shit like that. And you feel me? Nigga, I had running around to do today, bro, with my girl, and I said, yo, I'm rushing her, nigga, because I wanted to make sure that, you know what I mean, I had time to do this shit before a whole day go by and they looking like, oh. And not that I even really give a fuck, but I cared enough to prove that this nigga was lying, though. I wanted to make sure that I respond quick. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta say this out of all the times. I didn't even know till years later, bro, even that Eazy was your brother. I think it was a battle coming up. And I think I had brought it up. It definitely wasn't I forgot who Eazy was battling. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? Easy a beast, you know what I mean, on that battleship. And I was talking about, he's like, yeah, that's my brother. I'm like, damn, that's your brother. And then you never said nothing but good shit. You never said nothing but good shit about him. I didn't even know that y'all even had an issue up until, you know, Eazy responded on the live. Because even when we talked on the phone before the last joint,
I never told you that we don't speak and none of that. Like, there's no reason to put that out there, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I feel like we did touch up on everything, you know what I mean? But you know, the people stay posted, man. Tay, you know what I'm saying? I told him he need to get his gram and all that straight because he got a personal joint. He don't want to put it out there, but anybody
you know. But listen, my you could tag my YouTube or put my YouTube. Let's keep it honorable TV. You know what I'm saying? That's basically where I'm gonna respond to this bull in case my nigga Twiz is busy and I can't get on his platform just so people see a response every fucking time because this nigga lies so much, bro. And it's like it was crazy. As I'm watching him lie, I'm seeing people in the comments that would say something against him, and next thing you know, they would be right blocked out the comments and shit. I'm like, yo, any nigga that would do some shit like that, nigga, like, I'm cool with the good, bad, and the ugly. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's the truth. You feel what I'm saying to you? But yeah, like, I know my name good, bro. And everybody know, like, over the years, I protected my family, him included. You feel what I'm saying to you? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's some shit that happened over the years between me and this nigga. It's, you know what I'm saying, where it's times we was cool. That's just family though. It's times we cool, it's times we not. But now that we grown men, almost 40, shit like that, nigga, we don't gotta make up and all that. Cause nigga, we got our own families, my nigga. Like, I got a family. It ain't like, you know how you got your family, and then when you grown to a certain point, you got kids, you got your girl, you got that household that unit and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think about this nigga, bro, unless I scroll and see some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's over with. I don't even be trying to pay attention now, for real. The fuck? But anytime my mom come up on some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, now, if my mom mentioned in the battle on some, like, the typical shit that, like, the niggas say about your mom, and then, you know, but like I said, you know why that was sensitive, because it was like, hold up, I seen somebody that I personally know with balls, so it was like, you know, but you know that situation got kind of handled and shit. It's still in the midst of, you feel me? But yeah, man. Yeah, let's keep it honorable TV. If people want to, you know, if people want to look out for responses when he respond and that's definitely where I'll be.
No, we gotta clarify
answering.
that. Okay? Not clarify that. They gotta pull over to your channel, period, because you're gonna be putting the content out regardless. You dig what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna base no channel around that. You know what I'm saying about? Because you're not even that type of nigga, bro.
Yeah, like
We
to be,
talk
you know,
selective, bro.
I'm
Shit
not
that
going,
don't got nothing to do with
being
the
clear
internet.
this
So
nigga out or nothing like that. But if he
yeah,
lied, I'm going to the
yeah,
truth. I'm
yeah,
going,
definitely. So make
I'm
sure
going.
y'all sub. But Tay gonna be pushing all types of content out on that joint. So y'all need to tune in, period, so y'all could, find out who Tay is. You dig what I'm saying? More, he gonna
Right.
give y'all all that on there. So, just sub to the channel, period. It's gonna be pending all that, and that's just how we carrying it, man. Anything
Bro,
left you want to
once again, bro, appreciate you. You feel me? Like,
you
because like I
already.
said before, I don't be on social media. So like,
Yeah.
say like, because I keep saying, say if you wasn't my man, right? I wouldn't have been like, I could have responded to him, but like, it wouldn't have been out there enough to where he see I responded to him, and other people see like, okay, it ain't just one way, nigga. Don't be on there talking like shit is one way and like I won't respond and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Facts.
Lying ass nigga. Like, bro, like I'm about to smoke, eat, and relax and
Yeah.
shit. But I had to make sure I respond to this nigga. I ain't want a day to go by where people think that I was hitting this nigga for this or hating on him about that, or you know what I'm saying? Like, and my little sister, right? I don't fuck with her no more because of the phone call she made to him. Like, bitch, tell the truth. Tell that nigga, you know what I mean? And she was mad. She in her feelings because I called her a bitch. But don't act like one. You know what I'm saying? Don't call my fucking phone and you know what I'm saying? We talking and shit like that. I'm giving you my opinion about some shit. And then you call this nigga like, oh, your brother hating on you. Like, fuck is you talking about, dog? Like, this nigga tripping. This motherfucker's like, yo, I'm done with that nigga, man. I'm done with that nigga unless he
Yeah.
want to play. But like, yeah, I definitely fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like, you know what I mean? Like, really, bro, you see they keep saying big brother, we a year apart. They saying that because I carry myself and shit. They just think it's that. You know what I'm saying? And anytime I pulled up to protect this nigga, it looked like that too. The fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Boy, crazy, bro. Like, this internet and attention shit, like, shit go to your head and really, I guess, turn you to a fucking habitual liar, bro. A fucking liar. Like, that'll recreate history, recreate their childhood. Like, bro, like you just said you wasn't even with us, nigga. So all that struggle and pain shit, we went through that, nigga. That's my childhood, nigga. You know what I mean? And I don't want to tell the story, but now I'm gonna just tell how it ain't your fucking story and how you admitted to it on your fucking live, dickhead. He dumb as shit. The nigga dumb as shit, man. He ain't realized what he was doing. I don't know what the fuck was in that orange juice, whatever the fuck that nigga was drinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know when that shit wore off, he knew I was gonna respond because he know me, nigga. Can't nobody make me shut up or something, nigga. Like, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially nobody around you or your little fucking team or, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. This nigga crazy. Like, he should have knew. Like, nigga, I'm not the nigga you want to get started, bro. I protected you too much, nigga. I pulled up on your behalf too fucking much. For you to try to sit here and lie and try to make me look like a, you know what I mean? Like a fucking sucker or something. Like I don't know how to hold some shit down if a nigga booked and the nigga was just so happened to leave a fucking $100,000. Yo, bull crazy, man.
Yeah, it's
Bull
all
crazy,
good, man.
man. Man,
We
we
gonna
get off this,
close it
bro.
out.
You need to tap in with you behind the scenes.
Yeah, for sure, because I gotta spin in a minute. So we're gonna
Right.
shut it down. Tay, I appreciate your time, bro. Make sure y'all tap in to Tay. Let's keep an honorable TV and all that. Y'all going ahead of the
Definitely.
info and all that. But SB Twiz, the hood blogger, Tay, man, we checking out. Salute, y'all.
All right, boy.
All right.
Walaikum salam.